on In Search of Fellini. Um, this is not at the level of a Fellini film, uh, especially the best ones. I mean, this is not no La Strada, La Dolce Vita, in any way. But it is an attempt to find Fellini, in search of Fellini. That is his spirit, and in that it is laudable, at times admirable, because we do see Fellini in the movie. We have scenes from films in a film, and we have Maria Bello. She's Claire, but the protagonist is Lucy, a young woman, young actress, portraying Lucy in her search for the famous director, one of the greatest, indeed. He won the most Oscars. I didn't know that. Quite an achievement. And she's fascinated with the films that she sees, creations, works of art, masterpieces of Federico Fellini. And so she's watching quite a few times Marcello Mastroianni, scenes from La Dolce Vita, the famous scene in the fountain with, was it Anita Ekberg? We see Giulietta degli Spiriti, what's the name? The wife of the director, a fantastic actress in many scenes. La Strada with Zampano, Anthony Quinn, as the strong man who is roaming around the country with his show. It's the famous scene. Well, they're all part of the history of cinema, I think now. He has this chain around his chest and he's proving his manhood, his force, strength by breaking the chain. But then we had the conflict between him and the woman who's following, uh, helping him with this show, and she could go elsewhere, and he says, "You should have gone. I don't need you," something like that. He's on one side, he's a strong man, sign of virility, but he's also chauvinistic and misogynistic, probably discriminating the woman, treating her, mistreating her is the word, in fact. And after a while, Lucia, for Italians, she starts seeing, especially once she arrives in Italy, because she goes through the country of Fellini, she starts seeing the scenes not in a cinema but on the street. It is true that we have this feeling that Italy is of course, the world, but Italy is the proper medium, and it's so Fellinesque. It has so much Fellini in there, and it's not just Lucy, but anyone can see that, maybe. I mean, it's there for anyone to see if we're able to see or not. But on the other hand, I think she's already in this vision thing. She has problems separating reality from her imagination. Um, and I, for one, for instance, when we see this guy with a chain, with a naked upper body in the railway station, and with a chain across his chest, I was thinking, is this real? I mean, is this guy really walking there in the railway station, half naked and with a chain across his chest? That's Zampano. Zampano. Um, or does she see this? And through her eyes or through her imagination, we're looking at this on the screen. In conclusion, I think the film has some merits and a few shortcomings, but it might be worth watching, I'm saying.